Hot cocoa mixes that we love have lead in.
Oh, not just hot cocoa. Chocolate in general. And not just lead. Cadmium! High percentages of lead and cadmium have been found in chocolates. Most name brand chocolates. Why? I don't know. And for those of you who don't know what cadmium is, I work at Boeing. And we have a class on how to avoid cadmium. And this is what the class says, and I kid you not, it says it will, not can, not may, it will cause cancer. Why is it in our chocolate? Apparently it's coming from the cocoa, which is the thing that makes chocolate chocolate. So wherever we're getting that cocoa, whether it's grown weird or it's processed weird, that's where the cadmium and lead are coming from.
Let's go through which dark chocolate bars you should be buying because they don't have alarming levels of lead and cadmium. But first, let's talk about the bars that Consumer Reports scored really poorly. So this is a list of dark chocolate bars that were found to be high in lead, but okay in cadmium. Now, if you look at that number next to the red bar, that percentage correlates to what is in 1 ounce of these dark chocolate bars relative to the California maximum allowable dose level for a whole day. Now, you know about Lindt because you know about the class action, but there's also Hue, there's Hershey's. Now, here's a list of dark chocolate bars that were found to be high in cadmium, but okay in lead. So cadmium is also a heavy metal that is found in the soil, and it makes its way into your chocolate through the cacao plant. Unfortunately, it's also associated with different cancers. Before we get to the best bars to eat, here are theoretically the worst, high in both lead and cadmium. Theo, Trader Joe's, Lily's, and Green and Blacks. Finally, the safer choices, according to Consumer Reports, with relatively acceptable levels of lead and cadmium, you've got Ghirardelli, Valrhona, Taza, Mast.
Twitter was a mess last night because Elon put on location services. You could see where accounts were from, and he turned it off within an hour. But it was on, and people screenshot all these accounts, massive accounts that are just fake. Look at this one in Nigeria. Look at this one, Bangladesh. Oh my God. Look at this stuff. All these people just make trouble on Twitter. These are the people folk on Twitter be arguing with. They're not even in this country, can't vote, nothing. Look at this. They changed this. This used to say Russia. They changed it. They changed this first last night. Now it just says Eastern European, non-EU. Look at this. India. What? Austria. UAE. This clown here, he's in UAE. Started in Malaysia. This account. Because it's not just right, it's left too. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know this guy from anybody. He said he voted for Kamala, but, Bahamas, Canada, Spain getting in the act. Joined from Spain, but account based in Nigeria. This one. Look, India. Sorry for that word. Austria. Why is Fox News account based in Germany? Oh my God. This lady, Mary Tiles, Texas, Russia. And look at all those accounts she has. It's all Russia. This one, right, calls himself a trucker. Israel. This one, another big account. Nigeria, calls himself Russian. This clown, conscious philosopher, give me a break. Boop. Over in Serbia. This one, Israel exposed. Oh, look. This one, they went under protection because they post all U.S. stuff. They're based in Germany. And you just know those same accounts are on whatever app you're seeing this on, they're on those accounts too. So when you're arguing with people, especially, not exclusively, but especially accounts that are privated, you're not arguing. They're either bots, troll farms, or people in other countries just on these apps to upset you. But now we know.
So MAGA is freaking out right now because Twitter, which prefers to identify as X, released this new feature in which you could actually see the country of origin of an account, and it's now being revealed that a lot of these MAGA accounts out there with hundreds of thousands of followers that have a big influence online are actually based in other countries. The way my jaw stayed in place. So I could literally go through like 1,000 of these accounts, but I'll show you just a few. Like this account, America First Verified. Well, turns out this account is based in Bangladesh. How about America Man, based in Indonesia? What about MAGA Nadine over here? Oh, it's probably some dude based in Morocco. Okay, Mary Tiles, Texas, you sure post a lot of pro-MAGA stuff online. Oh wait, you're from Russia? Interesting. Like I said, I could keep going and going. Nigeria. This is a major account that always gets Elon Musk's attention. This is based in India. This Ivanka Trump fan account based in Nigeria. This big MAGA account is based in Papua New Guinea. This one's from Serbia. Ultra MAGA Trump 2028, Nigeria. Dark MAGA Coin, Thailand. The MAGA Beacon, South Asia. MAGA Nation, Eastern Europe. Aaron Trump News, Eastern Europe. I think this definitely confirms what a lot of us thought but couldn't definitively prove, but now this feature is live. If you're on Twitter, if you're on X, you could see this on anybody's accounts. So just think about the foreign influence operations that are happening right now on this app. Think about the lawmakers who feel pressured by accounts like this. Think about the disinformation that spreads as a result of all these accounts out there. So in addition to the foreign influence angle, I actually see a simpler explanation for a lot of these accounts, and that's the fact that X pays their content creators for their posts, specifically their verified content creators who engage with other verified content creators. And so in this case, you can imagine somebody living in India or Bangladesh wanting to figure out how they can make a few extra $100 a month, a few extra $1,000 a month, and realizing that if they spread this MAGA propaganda, they are getting checks from Twitter, which change their lives if they're living in a country where they would normally live on just dollars a day. And so all this together has just created this really dangerous online landscape. And so it's important that we call it out, and it's important that we realize that this is going on not just on Twitter, but on all social media apps. Hey, if you like this video, remember to add the Midas Touch podcast right now anywhere you find audio podcasts. I'll be back with more updates, so remember to spread the word and follow our account for more.